Kishimoto, my boy, I think you need to calm down a bit. Just a tiny bit, man, because the stuff you've been saying here is, very interesting. Anyways, hey, what's up, guys? It's Unleash here today. We're back with another video on the rumoured 2D modern Sonic game. Okay, well, maybe not the modern 2D Sonic game, but a 2D Sonic game, because Kishimoto on Twitter has said some things that are not related to Sonic Frontiers at all, but something completely different, which a lot of people have been doubting this entire time. Me not being one of them, obviously, but yeah. It's pretty insane stuff, man. Kishimoto, why and how are you doing this? I don't know. But yeah, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto Twitter. We Sonic Rush. So we start off with a person called DisneyBoy1928. Hello, Mori Kishimoto. I'm really sorry if I'm bugging you at all, but I need to get this off my chest. Could we possibly see the next Dimps 2D Sonic game being released somewhere around early 2024 to mid 2024? Once again, sorry if I'm bothering you at all. Then Kishimoto replies to this person. Now, he didn't say anything like, no, the game's not happening, but in actual fact he said this. Hello, there are 3D and 2D games in the Sonic game lineup, but I'm not involved in 2D games, so I'm sorry. I don't know what will happen. Hang on. Let's run that back real quick. There are 3D and 2D games in the Sonic game lineup. Did I just read that correctly? Did Kishimoto just say that there are 2D games in the Sonic game lineup right now? What? Alright. You know what? Maybe it's just some sort of misunderstanding from Kishimoto. Maybe that's what it is. But there's more. So we have another person right here called Real Jelly Lord. Hello, Mori Kishimoto. I loved playing Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2 when I was a kid. Ever wondered if we would see a game like this again? A collab with Dimps. Thank you. Sorry for the machine translation. And then obviously right there you can see an image of a mid game and then an image of a great game right there. So yeah, just thought that was something I need to say. Then once again, Kishimoto replies, hello, thank you for translating it into Japanese. It's a Sonic game made by Dimps. In addition to 3D Sonic games also have side-scrolling Sonic games, so please look forward to them. Hey yo, what the heck, Kishimoto, what the hell? Huh? You can't just be saying stuff like this, like, what the hell? But okay. Once again, it might just be misinterpretation from me. I don't know, maybe he's not confirming a 2D Modern Sonic game, I don't know. But wait, there's more. So we have this person replying to Kishimoto's tweet right here, called AllChristina2, saying wow, and then a link an image of the Deep L translation of Kishimoto's tweet, because, yeah, as we all know, Google Translate isn't that accurate, can have a lot of mistakes, so we have a proper translation right here. Hello. Thank you for translating this into Japanese. This is a Sonic game produced by Dimps. Apart from the 3D Sonic games, there's also a side-scrolling Sonic game for you to look forward to. Okay, come on, man. There's no way Kishimoto is just gonna misunderstand by saying that. Come on. And there's no way I can misinterpret this either. He's literally just confirmed that there's a 2D Sonic game in the works. Like, there's no other way of just understanding that. He's just confirmed it right there and then. I mean, he literally says there's also a side-scrolling Sonic game for you to look forward to. As if we did just read that 5 seconds ago, but that's not the point. He's just confirmed it there. Like, there's no way of anybody calling me out here saying that Unleash, you're just reading it wrong, or Unleash, stop lying, there's no 2D Modern Sonic game in development. He just said it right there. Okay, maybe not the Modern Sonic part, but the 2D part at least, it's there, man. It's right there. Okay, now you might be wondering why I'm so, like, excited. I'm excited, I don't know, but so hyped. What's the word to use here? So loud about this, I don't know. And that is because of one person whose name starts with a Z and ends in an O. That's right, your boy Zippo. Ooh, that rhymed though. Ooh. Back in the year 2020 when we were absolutely starved of Sonic news. Or was it 2021 actually? I can't remember now. It's either one of those years. A person called Zippo on his own blog post mentioned a 2D Modern Sonic game is in development. And he also said a lot of other things, but yeah, a 2D Modern Sonic game was mentioned there. Now, when those other things that you mentioned didn't actually happen, people started to doubt Zippo's thing about the 2D Modern Sonic game and then started calling him a liar and stuff like that. But me, I'm one of the person who actually stuck with Zippo this entire time, because a couple months later, I think it was last year now, there was another rumour about modern 2D Sonic game from Soa City this time, not just Zippo. And I think what they said is that the modern Sonic 2D game had been cancelled but then restart development. And I think later down the line, right here, Zippo also said the same thing. Scoop. The new 2D Sonic game is alive and well on May 8th, 2022. And what he said in the article is right here. Hey everyone, last scoop from me for a while. Remember in my very first article how I talked about a new 2D Sonic game was in development and then things went completely silent on my end? Well, I started to hear things about it again recently. Recently, and you'll be happy to know that the project is alive and well. Here's a few more details about it. Believe it or not, it's actually been developed by a Sonic team, with little to no outside involvement. Now from what Kishimoto has just said too, we know that he's not actually working on the 2D Sonic games, so only 3D games for Kishimoto, so we have another director for these 2D Sonic games, which is interesting. This is the first time they'll be developing a 2D Sonic game in nearly 30 years. It's being billed as a follow-up to the Sonic Advance and Rush series, in the same way Mania was a follow-up to the classic Sonic series. Sonic, Tails and Knuckles are playable. This is the first time Tails and Knuckles will be fully playable in a modern focused 2D Sonic game since 2004's Sonic Advance 3. It's been a very long time, folks. And then the last detail is, I'm unsure of the release timing at this moment, but given that Sega has recently doubled down on Sonic Frontiers releasing this holiday, it's safe to assume this will be a 2023 game. I think that was all Zip had to say on it right there, so yeah, most likely, this Mono Sonic 2D game is actually real. Like we all thought, okay, not we all thought, but a lot of us thought that Zip was just lying and it was not going to happen, but thanks to Kishimoto, apparently it's real. Most likely anyways, but if it's not that, then a 2D Sonic game is in development right now. Kishimoto just confirmed it. Like, come on. I said it earlier, but there's no way you can just misinterpret that. Like, he just confirmed it there. Now, if we're going to believe Zippo entirely here, then that means it's going to be releasing this year. Now, I do find a couple of issues with that, because mostly with the Frontiers DLC, because I think they're going to kind of want to use that for the entirety of this year and then release this game maybe next year or something, I'm not too sure. And then at the same time too, we've also got Sonic Origins Plus coming out this year at some point because it got rated like a couple weeks back now. And then on top of that, there was also a small rumour about Sonic Adventure Remaster happening too, so I don't know if they're going to fit all that into this year, unless that Adventure Remaster gets moved to next year maybe, I'm not too sure. But if you just pretend that the Adventure Remaster doesn't exist for right now, we already have Sonic Origins Plus and then Frontiers DLC releasing this year, so where does this Mono Sonic 2D game fit into all of that? Because we know what Sega is like nowadays. They don't want too many things related to Sonic all clashing with each other at once because that's going to hurt sales and stuff like that, and I can understand that to an extent. So the question is it going to release this year or not? Now, if we remember back to the start of the year, Iizuka said in an interview that there's a lot more content coming this year than just the Frontiers DLC, so if he's actually referring to this Mono Sonic 2D game, then that would be great, and then if it's not that, then maybe it's just Origins Plus. Maybe, not too sure. But if the game isn't releasing this year, then yeah, at least we know it's actually coming at some point. Not too sure how it's gonna go though, because it's just Sonic developing it and no Kishimoto involved, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. No offense, Kishimoto, but yeah. But if it is Sonic Team, then I don't know, man. Actually, to be fair, we have heard that Sonic Team has been hiring new people to come to Sonic Team, so maybe these new people will be working on the Mono Sonic 2D game, or maybe they need more people to work on these games simultaneously. I'm not too sure if I'm being totally honest. But the fact is, the game is happening, so yeah, you can shut your mouth now, leave Zippo alone, he was right the entire time, for this thing in particular and also Origins. But yeah, we have one more tweet to look at though, and it's from Kishimoto, and it's not relating to anything really, but it's quite sad, So he posted this 2 days ago. Thank you for your comments. Interacting with all of you here has been very stimulating and encouraging. I had a valuable experience for a short time. I've done my best to answer everyone's questions, but now it's time to focus on production of the update, so I'll refrain from answering. But no matter how busy I am, I'll continue to read your comments. I'm sorry. Kishimoto, no, please, don't leave us. Just cue the sad music. No, not that. There we go, that's sad music. Kishimoto, you've served us well for these past couple months, being the only source of Sonic news, and it's been good, man, it's been good, but yeah, good luck on the update. Your presence on Twitter will definitely be missed, man. It will be missed. No more bits of Sonic news from Kishimoto anymore. I just hope that Kishimoto takes all our feedback properly and the good stuff anyways and implements it into these updates, and yeah, update 1 and 2 and 3 for Sonic Frontiers just turn out to be very solid overall, so yeah. Not much more I could hope for at this point. But yeah, Kishimoto, I salute you. Thank you. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So yes, unfortunately Kishimoto is now going to be leaving, well not leaving Twitter, but not responding to us anymore on Twitter. Both at the same time, he just confirmed a new 2D Sonic game. Whether it be the same one that Zippo was talking about, I'm not too sure, but I think it's very likely at this point. Especially since we had Soa City talking about it too, so it's more than one source here. But what do you guys think of this news? When do you think this 2D Sonic game is going to be releasing? Let me know down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by pressing that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!